You may know about one of the most notorious cults of the late 1960s to early 70s, the Manson family. The Manson family lived together on an abandoned ranch in Southern California. The cult was created by the infamous Charles Manson.
I never forced anyone to commit murder. They did it because they wanted to.
Manson's eerie ability to control his cult, made up of young California hippies, is still and will forever be a mystery. We found some videotapes of some of Charles Manson's most famous cult members, and they talk about their experience with him.
Sometimes I get fan letters from young people, and they think that what we did was all right. There is nothing about what we did to those people that is right. And if I could take it back and tell these kids anything, is that Charles Manson is not someone to follow.
We also got Susan to talk about the guilt that she feels from committing these heinous crimes.
When I wake up every morning, I know that I am a destroyer of the most precious thing, which is life. And living with that is the most difficult thing of all. But I do it because it's what I deserve to wake up every morning.
Patricia Cranwrinkle was also one of Charles Manson's most notorious followers.
I was so high off cocaine, I just remember standing on top of pregnant Sharon Tate, who was begging for her life, and I was holding a knife just above her, and I couldn't put it down. It's like there was a force holding my hand in the air. The last thing I said to her was, "I have no mercy for you."
Last but not least, Tex Watson was also one of Charles Manson's most famous followers.
I stabbed him so many times in the chest, and my hand was sticking up. I stabbed him so hard that the handle of the knife broke off. These people don't know what bad is. I wrote the book on bad. I did it more than once.
The most mysterious part of the Manson family cult was that Charles was somehow able to make his followers commit crimes, including gruesome murders. The most famous crime the family committed were the Tate murders. On August 9th, 1969, Manson orchestrated one of the most gruesome celebrity murders ever. We now have a dramatic reenactment of the eerie night of the Sharon Tate murders. This video contains graphic content, so viewer discretion is advised.
Please, you don't have to do this. Let me go.
Woman, I have no mercy for you.
Kill me, but don't kill my baby. Please, take me with you. Kill me after he's born.
Manson used drugs as one of his mind-controlling techniques. He gave his cult members large doses of cocaine, LSD, and marijuana to keep them far away from reality. Before Susan Atkins, Patricia Winkle, and Tex Watson headed off to Sharon Tate and her husband, along with others, they all got high off cocaine and left to do the deed. Though drugs were a large portion of his mind control, another technique Manson used was flattery. He would tell his followers exactly what they wanted to hear. If his followers wanted to hear that they were smart, he would tell them they were smart. Or if they wanted to hear that they were beautiful, he'd tell them exactly that. Manson's cult members had something in common. They were all looking for something in life to be liberated from and believe in a higher power, which Charles Manson was to them.
Right? What do you want to call me a murderer for? I've never killed anyone. I don't need to kill anyone. I think it. I have it here. I don't need to live in this physical realm. I walk around in the physical realm, and I put on the faces, and I talk, and I play, and hang. Yeah, it's this big act, man. In the spiritual world is where I live. I exist in places you never even dreamed of. You talk about, this little physical realm you live in, guilty, and is he in sin? Well, how's your courts guilty? How many people do you think you've hung on the ventilators in the nut wards and forced medication on them? You see what I'm saying? You don't have any idea what the hell's going on. If you knew what the hell was going on in your own system, then you'd say, now I see what's creating this. Society's creating it. Society's saying, we want these Rambos. We want these killers. Oh, wow, man. Look at that dude there. And you got all your kids out here doing these crazy things. Now you want to come and say, Charlie Manson's the father of our country. We're convicting you for being Jesus Christ. We're convicting you for being the devil. We're convicting you for being responsible for our actions. I'm not responsible for anyone's actions but my own actions. In my whole life, I've burglarized a grocery store, stole some nickels and dimes, busted open a stamp machine, stole a few automobiles, and cashed a couple checks. I'm a petty car thief. I've been with prostitutes and bums and winos and all my life. The street is my world. I don't pretend to go uptown and be anything fancy. I can, but I find more real in the world that I'm in than I do the tinsel And the real world is the one I have to deal with every day, you know. Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
I was so high off cocaine. I just remember standing on top of pregnant. I was so high off cocaine. I just can't. I feel very awkward in this. It's like there was.